So second part of the chapter 2 notes, angle pairs. So what we have is lines cut by a transversal. I don't want to say they're parallel lines cut by a transversal. Used to be. So when you were taught this before, the two lines were always parallel. Now we're not so sure. We have to kind of show that they are. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to explain here is we already have covered vertical angles and linear pair. So what we're doing now is we're creating two intersections because we have two lines cut by a transversal. The transversal is what's going to create the two different intersections. Now, the first different angle pair that we're going to work with is alternate interior angles. So the interior is between the two lines. Alternate, you have to go one on each side of the transversal. Now, why not this one? Okay, this came up in our explanation in class. Why aren't these alternate interior? Well, technically they are, but we already have a name for them. They're already a linear pair. Yes, they are in between the lines, and yes, they're on opposite sides of the transversal. But what you really got to look at is we already have a name for them. So since it's already a linear pair, we're not going to also call them something else. So stick with linear pair for this, and then the other one's going to be alternate interior. They're on the same intersection. We already have a name for those. So here we go. All right, this is going to be corresponding angles. Same position, but on the other intersection. So this is the top left of this one. So the other intersection, top left, is going to be its corresponding angle. All right, right there, that's alternate exterior angles. One on each intersection. It's outside. Oh, now we're up to consecutive, going a little too fast. So this is going to be consecutive exterior. Okay. Consecutive is going to be same side of the transversal. And exterior is anything that's not in between the two lines. So there's 4 exterior angles. If I choose this one and that one, it's consecutive and exterior. So there it is, same side of the transversal. So that's going to be consecutive interior, same side of the transversal, and in between. Okay, just a quick explanation of consecutive versus what we're going after, I think, is consecutive versus adjacent. So now these two angles are next to each other. We want to make sure, though, that we understand they're not adjacent. They do share a side, which adjacent also does. But what the difference is they have two different vertices. So that's going to be considered consecutive. Share a side, but different vertices. Adjacent, I'm showing right now. Okay, the difference is they use the same vertex. So the two start angles are adjacent. They're going to share this side, but they also have the same vertex. So that's the difference between consecutive and adjacent. Okay, that's it for the angle pairs. So your job will be to go and memorize those angle pairs. As far as the theorems go, we haven't attached those yet. Work on just memorizing for now. Get the 5 new ones. So it starts with alternate interior. Then there's corresponding, alternate exterior, consecutive exterior, and consecutive interior. Oops, that's it for this video.